Hi everybody. So I wanted to do another quick video with what I feel is a very powerful analogy about the mindset of a narcissist and how they approach life and how they see you. So I had this epiphany that it's a lot like carnival games, you know, where you go to the fair, the carnival, you've got your, if you're a guy, you've got your girlfriend, or if you're a parent, you got your child, right? They got these huge stuffed animals, you know, at the booths, and you know, what do they say? They're like, "Hey, come on, everybody's a winner, everybody's a winner." You know, come on, come on. You know, they lure you in with the promise of grandeur, the big stuffed animal. They manipulate you emotionally. They're like, "Oh, come on, tiger, don't you want to impress your girlfriend?" You know, or come on, dad, why don't you show your son how to throw a ball? You know, teach your son something. You know, be a good dad. And they'll whisper, "Don't worry, at the end you can just pay me some cash. I'll give you the stuffed animal, whatever, regardless." You know, so they come in and they play all the angles, and before you realize it, you find yourself sitting there paying a lot of money, throwing a stupid baseball at these jugs that will not fall over for whatever reason. Maybe you screw up, whatever. The game is rigged from the get-go, and they don't tell you that they've rigged it, you know, so you're destined to fail before you ever even started. They know this. They're just going to watch you slowly meet your demise and pay them a bunch of money while they do it. Another sucker born every minute. It's like, so literally, we can come up with this game that's rigged. Get this, they know it's rigged. They know it from the get-go. They still do it, and they pay me money to do it, and I just sit here and I just watch these fools. I make my money. They come in. They're not gonna win shit. I don't have to give it to them. Yeah, so sorry about your luck, Dad. You know, $5, I'll give you another dart. Come on, you can do it. You know, but the rules are this. You know, and they string you along. And a narcissist does that too. You know, they give you the promise of grandeur. You know, they promise you the world. You know, they shower you with gifts. They shower you with lots of love. They see you and they think, you know, here's another sap that is going to play into my game. Literally, they're going to give me the things that I want. They know it's too good to be true to begin with. Like, they know that this is too good to be true. They know, and they do it anyway. And they're going to give me the things that I want as they're doing it. Oh, well, that's amazing. Wow. So I don't have to work so hard for money. And they're an idiot. And no, I don't want you to leave my booth. I want you to be here as long as possible. So they egg you on, and they, you know, they manipulate you. You know, it's like, "Oh, come on, you know, think about the kids. You know, think about this. You know, come on, tiger. You don't want to disappoint your children, do you?" And so they play into that emotions where you feel like you're the one on the spot. You're the one that has to perform. You're the one who has to deliver. You're the one who's spending all the money. You're the one who is expending all the energy. They're just standing there watching. Your kids are just standing there watching. Like, Jesus, Dad, like, he's not going to give you anything. Like, why, you know? So that's another good example or an analogy of the narcissist situation. And that's why no contact works so well. It's like, so how do you get yourself out of that carnival game? You stop playing, you walk away, and, you know, and they're like, "No, come back." You're like, "Fuck you," right? You know, go. I'm done with you, right? And vice versa. I can promise you, if you were to go up to a carnival game and just hang out and lean on the game, and you're not paying anything, you're not doing anything, you're not talking to them, you're just standing there, they're gonna be like, "Get out of here, buddy. Go. Get off my game. Get out of here. What the hell is wrong with you?" They don't want you there. They're gonna discard you. That's why the narcissist will discard a gray rock. That's what narcissist discard is. Once you're useless, if you're useless, you're screwing up the game for them and for everybody else. They want another player. You know, they know they're watching your wallet. I mean, when you're at the carnival game, pumping all the money in, they take a look at your wallet. They know when you're almost out of money. I mean, they know. They're going to start, you know, gearing up the next person to come play the game and dump all their cash too. And they monkey branch like that, you know, and if you don't want to leave, too bad. They're going to discard you, and they're going to put somebody else, you know, in the driver's seat and let them play and take everything from them too. And then the cycle repeats, and the cycle repeats, and the cycle repeats. And sorry, you were just another customer, and you're an idiot because from the very beginning, it was too good to be true. and I see so many testimonies, so many quotes, so many comments, so many stories, always starts, so many of them just start with, yeah, I should have known it was too good to be true. And what is that? That's self-blame. You're still blaming yourself for having been deceived, right? Well, to a certain extent, yeah. Always remember, fool me once, shame on me. Or what is it? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Right? I mean, if you fall for it once and you learned your lesson, I mean, don't blame yourself. Blame the monster that did it to you. Right? You had no idea the game was rigged. Next time you go to the fair, don't fall into that. Don't fall into that again. Right? And that's why they target teenagers. They don't really, or parents. They don't really target somebody who's just there, by themselves. And some dude in his 30s, maybe a fellow worker. They're not gonna game them. No, they're gonna game the people that have an emotional handle to latch on to. So however this narcissist came into your life, you're hanging a handle out there for them to grab you by and yank you over to that game, and they make you play, and then they call you an idiot for having ever played it. Like, I mean, come on, seriously? So yeah, so think about that. Anytime you get lured in, you find yourself being lured in by these promises of grandeur and all of that. Here's a big clue. When you're sitting there and you're like, man, I met somebody who's super fabulous. I met the best person. I met the best girl, right? Not a guy, not another guy, not a girl or another girl. No. You met this end all of end alls, too good to be true, little angel sent from heaven to come down and sprinkle you with unicorns and glitter. No, you're an idiot, especially if you fall for it twice. So just remember that. You're playing the game. If you're talking to them, if they're still around in some way, shape, or form, you haven't gotten away from the game yet. You gotta walk away. That's the only way. You gotta walk away, or stand there and do nothing to the point where they get pissed off and let you go. And I've said this in other videos. If that's your strategy, if that's your choice, if you're in a situation that you can't easily get out of, you can't really dump a narcissist until they're done with you, right? There's no breaking up with a narcissist. No, hell no. That's how you get a stalker. That's how you get a stalker. That's how you get a forensic ex. I call them forensic narcissists, because you can even delete your emails, delete all of your social media accounts, your LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. You can change your phone number. You can move. And what do? You gotta get rid of all of your mutual friends now too, because eventually they're gonna be like, hey, let's go out for a drink, with one of your buddies, and be like, yeah, I never really got a chance to tell her, that I was sorry, I was a jerk. I mean, I was just, stressed at the time. I wish I could tell her, They're gonna find a leg in and find a way to come back and find you. They got all the patience in the world. They didn't forget about you. You got away. You still have more to give because they did not discard you, right? So again, in that situation, doing the gray rock, that's you standing in front of the game, not playing, not really letting anybody else play. You're sort of blocking them from having somebody else, feeding them money. You're not playing the game. You're not leaving the game. You're just there, and you're fucking up the works. So they're going to discard you. And in that process, everything I always say, you're going to start hearing stuff like, God, you're useless. Jesus, you're useless. Why am I even with you? And then before long, it's going to come out that they're having an affair, which is exactly what you want. Why? Because they're a goddamn gypsy curse. You can't get rid of them. You have to give them to somebody else to be free. That's how it is, unfortunately. And unfortunately, you're passing a hard lesson on to somebody else who has yet to learn that lesson. So thank you very much. Please like, comment, or share. We'll see you on another video. If this rings true with you, if this resonates with you in any way, shape, or form, please comment. Please, I want to hear from people. So otherwise, I'm just going to feel like I'm sitting here talking to my phone like a crazy person and putting this on the internet for nobody to watch ever. So please comment. Let me know that human beings are watching my shit, so I can at least feel good about helping others. And we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.